2, 1. Drone and water. Right, we're all filming today. We're going to use some bouncy balls. The wonderful thing about the girl is I'm the only one. The mad thing is we've got Nala here as well, who's probably going to chase them all. So yeah. Anyway, there's a bit of a mindset, but we're just going to have a bit of fun first anyway. So. Do you ever make car noises when you drive?
Question for you. Not a game like Have You Ever?
Have you ever? Okay.
Have you ever bought 80 bouncy balls all in one go?
Up until 11 o'clock this morning, the answer would have been no, but at 11:05, the answer is yes, I have.
80 bouncy balls. What nonsense could we get up to?
Well, we need to make sure all 80 come back because a good coach never leaves a bouncy ball behind.
No, and actually because they're rubber, somebody could choke in one of those.
Yeah, there's two little black friends of ours. There's probably a target for that, aren't they?
Yeah,
Poor Nala.
A bit racist. I don't know if it matters that they're black. But
Okay, two little furry friends of ours. Ah dear, look at these tucks. Tucks. They're blocking the road.
I thought you said Turks. I was like, you've been racist again. Trucks.
I'm trying following just halves.
Yeah.
Because we've got a massive Turkish.
Clearly we've got 50% Turks. Are there any Turks in our group?
I think we've had one or two on our live stream before. I'm sure we have.
Merhaba.
What does that mean? Is it really?
Yeah, merhaba.
Oh, you said you were learning Turkish before, didn't you?
Well, I went on holiday to Turkey and I learned more Turkish in 2 weeks than I did German in a whole 2 years of education.
Do you like Turkish Delight?
I love Turkish Delight.
Do you like the proper Turkish Delight or the wee one that comes in a pink wrapper with chocolate?
Well, I don't mind the wee one in the chocolate wrapper, but I really like proper Turkish Delight, the one like powdery sugar on it. It's really, really nice. And their beer, Efes. Efes is their beer. They're a lager. Really, really nice. Nadia.
Just the locals. Just waving to the local lasses.
Do you really want me to film this whole journey because my arm's getting sore?
Is it? Well, I would have just said no, but now that your arm's getting sore, I'm like...
I trained this morning chest, I'm like, oh my god, my arms.
That's your delts now, you're fine. Let it be known that Coach Stephen is struggling with a 300 gram phone or whatever it is. In fact,
it's an iPhone 12 Pro, it's like an iPad.
And also mine's is heavier because it's got a lot of messages and photos in it.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's got all your bullshit, so it's really, really heavy.
I know.
A lot of nonsense in this phone, right?
I'll tell you what, it'll be nice and not succumb to the nonsense too much.
I'll tell you what, I'll give my shoulder a rest and then we'll bring you back.
Catch. Unleash the hounds. Come on in.
We're combining our bags of balls. Boys and their balls, eh? I think it was Spice Girls had the song, wasn't it? Two become one. Need some balls like I've never needed balls before. I want to make ball to you, baby. I had a little ball. Now I'm back for more. Oh, did you now? I spoke too soon. I was just about to say Nala's too busy with a stick right now, but she'll be going absolutely tits the minute these balls go up. The calm before the storm. Right. Are we ready, bud? Are you ready? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
I have seen that face more than a million times, like a million times. I have seen that, baby. I can treat you right and you can prove me wrong. Turn around, be gone. Turn around now, baby. You think you're special like the others, something to discover. Think you're little fun, but I have seen that face more than a million times. Think I know by now.
Born ready.
Well, there's a lesson and a half for you. So too often in life we either try to do too much at once, or we take on things that are beyond our current abilities, either time frames or commitment wise, and we just try and do too much and we end up achieving nothing.
So there's this age-old analogy of a lion tamer with a chair and a whip. Now, the reason that the lion tamer would use an upturned chair is because then there's 4 legs pointed towards the lion, and the lion likes a single point of focus to make his attack. When there's 4 points, he's a little bit more sort of disorientated, feels a bit sort of disabled towards that, and then doesn't take action. And we're exactly the same.
So the analogy with the balls were, when all the balls were coming down at once, it was quite tricky trying to catch them all, especially when they were on the unstable surface. So the pad represents us in life, where we're trying to do things that we're not in a position to do, and yet we try to do it anyway.
We also need to consider that everybody's got goals in life, but being very clear about your goals is one of the most important things, because you can't achieve everything. As much as you feel like you want to, you just can't. So being very, very clear about your single point of focus and removing all the other things that are going to stop you from achieving that goal, or at least being able to focus on that goal.
Now, when we then removed the pink ball, the orange, and whatever, there's a lime kind of colour as well, the target was then just to catch 2 green balls, and our success rate was slightly better. But it certainly wasn't so much of a panic. We did manage to get them in the end.
When you try and do everything, you end up doing nothing. When you remove all other sort of draws of your attention away, all you've got is you get this sort of tunnel vision. You've got single-minded, single focus. It's much easier to achieve the goal that you've set out for yourself.
So what does this mean for you and your own goals? Well, first of all, you have to prioritise your goals, obviously in order of importance to you. And then you've got to look at the things that are non-negotiable, like if your work is, you need to pay the bills, then that's non-negotiable, that takes up some time. You then might have other non-negotiables like family commitments, and then when you realise how much time you've got left or availability you've got left, you can then start applying it to different goals. There's no point trying to learn another language if you're also doing a course at work and working overtime. You're just going to stretch yourself too thin. So it might be a case of putting something on the back burner until you're in a better position to address that goal.
Ultimately, what we're getting at is get your priorities straight. People say, no, but my priorities are my health and well-being, and also my family, and also my career, and also my guitar teaching, and also this, and also that. I've got lots of priorities. I can't just choose. If you've got more than 3 priorities, you've got none. Okay, and that's plain and simple, really. More than 3 priorities, you've got none. So that look at your day-to-day life. Look at what the things that you want to do in life, what's most important to you, and choose one. Once you've got that, if nothing else is done, if I just get this thing done, then I can call today a success. And then once you've done that, then you can look at number 2. Once you've done that, you can look at number 3. And everything else should just be under the radar.
So we're going to have some fun now. Like real fun.
Oh. We just picked them up. So we hope you enjoyed today's video.
We had fun filming it, that's for sure.
Lots of balls everywhere. Pretty much like every single one of our videos.
So as always, if you did enjoy that, please like, comment, subscribe, or ring the notification bell.
Pop into the comments your thoughts, your feelings, and always your balls emotions.
Go deep. Bouncy ball deep.